Primetime. That's the name.
Primetime.
What time is it? Showtime. Primetime.
It's XL Primetime, featuring Joe C.,
I would clean that bone about as good as anything.
Matt Hayes,
The guys they had last year, terrible.
and Leon Searcy.
Mama know that when you get to camp, you ain't gonna see a lot of Big Daddy.
How you like me now?
That's what I feel like. Get so fired up when you see pads come on.
First day of pad screen.
Thump it. Okay. Big Circe, I almost saw him drop down into a three-point stance, ready to come off the ball and knock, I don't know,
No one down.
Josh Hines out or somebody on their
Not
keister.
no one down.
No one.
I think it was just stretching, bro.
I'm just stretching, bro.
You
That's
just took
all.
that for a stretch.
Exactly.
Well, at first it looked like he was getting down into the Urban Meyer pose, and then it was legit after that. He almost got down into that three-point stance and he was ready to go.
Remember Herb running players at each other with that
Oh, yeah.
dumb special teams drill he was doing?
With the megaphone.
And then
Winner.
saying the winner and loser.
Winner!
Terrible.
And by the way,
It was just
I think
What
today
adult? Seriously.
Today it might have been winner 77.
Yes, of course.
Anton Harrison at left tackle, very, very fun to watch. All right, welcome in a Mokama Beer Company Monday. We do have big smiles on our face. We're a little jacked up with pads coming on today, as the fans were as well out at the Mecca. If you guys were there, you watched some of the team, 7-on-7, all that kind of stuff, you guys can jump in and just kind of give us your take. 641-1010, hit the text line, designed by Lifetime Enclosures, a Mokama Beer Company Monday. But fellas, coming out of the weekend and seeing the pads come on, and then this week you will have football back
Thursday.
on your television screen.
In fact, we said this Friday. You didn't know this, but
Yeah.
this Thursday,
Yeah,
we'll have football every Thursday until February.
that's just awesome.
That's a beautiful thing.
That is, man.
How good
And
is
by
that?
the way,
Seriously.
I love it. We
it
need
just-
to embrace it because it goes by fast.
Yes.
You know it does.
And the NFL is going to open on a Wednesday, and then we have football on Friday at least once this year, maybe even more than that.
The NFL?
The NFL, yeah,
Really?
yeah, because they've
So now they're basically commandeering the high school day.
and they've stolen Black Friday from the college.
They've
world.
stolen Thursday from college football too.
They care less. They don't care.
100% they have.
They're the big dogs.
Yeah, they are, and they just gonna keep eating.
Yeah.
But I believe there's more than one Friday on the NFL schedule this year, as well as a Wednesday.
Those must be like Netflix games, right, or something like that.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, they sold them for another 35
Why
gazillion.
not? Why not?
So we got all
I know the
sorts.
Wednesday game is in Australia.
That's okay. I was thinking it was either
Is
the
it
Friday or
really?
the Wednesday. Yeah,
Yeah.
The Rams and who is it? Australia Rams.
God, that would suck taking that trip.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Seriously,
Well,
that's going to take a toll on
They
you.
put them on the West Coast and gave them a head start, but it's
It's
still
the Rams Niners. So one
Niners.
of our best games.
Yeah.
It
It's
is
going to the
Percent.
Aussies.
Oh, it is Friday. Excuse me. I'm
Yeah.
really
Okay.
sorry.
All right.
September 11th at 10:35 a.m.
Do
Yeah.
they both
Can't wait
play
for
like
that
on
one.
the following Monday, or they both play on Sunday? Oh,
I
you
think they-
probably can't look at that now, but
Yeah.
still, I
Hey.
mean, that's a lot. That's going to take 2 days to like bounce back from that thing.
Probably.
At
Easy.
least.
But Goodell's like, whatever, man. Get your body clock right. We're making money.
Golly.
We're making
We don't
money.
care about you.
Yeah.
You don't care about your stinking time clock.
You guys want a $300+ million salary cap? Let's go. Let's
Pretty
go.
much. Pretty much.
All right. So coming out of the weekend, we're obviously going to talk a little bit about what we enjoyed over the weekend, but it was to see pads on Big Surse. And I tell you what, fans want it. Players know it creates the best setting and atmosphere and competition, does it not?
It's buzz, bro. It's absolutely buzz. When you put the pads on, now you can officially get after each other on both sides of the ball. That's what you want. Now you separate the men from the boys. All right. That now the defense and the offense go at it pretty good, and the blocking is still. You come off the ball, but you're not trying to put nobody on the ground. But you're thudding. You're thudding. Yeah.
I always say thumping, but yeah,
Yeah,
same
yeah,
thing.
like you even get more, like you get more grabbing and like seeing what's going on in the individual drills. Like if you got tackle against edge and guard against interior, you're going to get more than you would 11 on 11, right?
Yeah, because I mean you're not brother-in-law, but you're not trying to destroy the guy across from you either.
Yeah.
All right. You're trying
team.
And team period
Yeah.
right there. You know, you're not brother-in-law, but you're still coming off the ball. Good 2 steps, get your position, move your feet, move your hands, get your head placement, all that kind of good stuff.
Like one of them, as an example today, Buster Brown, who I talked to after practice, he did one of those thump, like you're talking about, and it was part of that personnel grouping where you're seeing more tight ends in the formation. Bottom line is they run a tight end out, and Buster comes up and boom, he just puts that shoulder on him.
Yeah.
And it didn't take him down.
Yeah, in the
but,
game, he's depleted.
Yeah, yeah.
He's gone.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he was.
So, all right. So let's do our XLP Big Three. Just as far as, and I feel like we can go 3, 2, 1 today. We'll do them coming up here in just a second. But when we get to this stage of fall practice, training camp, pads are coming on. They're a couple of Fridays away from playing a preseason game.
Mm-hmm.
How serious does the conversation get with your teammates, with your position coach, with everything that's going on?
Well, I mean, on the offensive line side of the ball, I mean, the offensive coach wants to see full speed, get off, nobody hits the ground.
Mm-hmm.
So the offensive line coach is watching feet, get off, hand placement, striking of the hands, bent knees, and finish. All right, so I'm very particular on watching the offensive line. If they're getting off the ball, if they're using their hands, they're using their feet, they're using the right position,
yeah,
they're getting themselves to the next level and that kind of stuff. So, but you're doing full speed, get off, but you're not taking nobody to the ground, because there was a couple of times where the offensive line is running a zone play and they're onto a linebacker,
right,
and they're just getting themselves in position and not really knocking heads.
Pulling up a little.
Just pulling up a little.
Yeah.
Which frustrated me, be quite honest with you. I'll be honest with you, because I understand the drill, though, now. I mean, they're taking care of each other. In the old days, you come full speed up on a linebacker, you know he's coming down here, you coming up here, somebody got to give.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
First day of pads, you guys are getting after it.
Yeah, absolutely. We're getting after it pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because we'll have Gerald Ingram in with us tomorrow, and both he and Coach Duff will do both sides of the ball with our podcast on the social channels. But both of them are talking about it, just looking at the amount of hitting compared to what you guys had, and they're trying to, in today's world, get as much as they can out of the hitting portion without it being two-a-day padded practices, because they just can't do it anymore.
No, they can't do it anymore. And we saw a TC sighting out there.
Yeah,
today.
which was great.
True.
Which was absolutely great, because that's what me and T Mac were reminiscing about. Well, those days that when TC was the coach.
Was he making sure no media members were taking a knee? Or
no,
wearing a hat?
No hat, no sunglasses.
What the hell, man?
But bro,
we had rules.
We had absolutely rules.
Sunglasses.
Yeah. But now these players today, I've been told that they know how to take care of each other. They know how to go full speed without, blowing each other up and get hitting the ground and kind of stuff. So I mean, that goes off to them.
Okay, so I'm just going to ask you, just as a quick example, one-on-ones, and I'm guessing some of the one-on-one battles will be part of our XLP Big Three coming up in just a bit. After they went through all the hitting, and let's just say it's Josh Hines-Allen against Anton Harrison, Eric Armstead against Robert Haynes or whatever, they were dapping each other up after that. Would you do that? Would you do that?
Are you sick to your stomach?
I saw the dapping after it was done. It was hand slapping. Hey man, great job blocking me. Hey, good job running me over. No, I wouldn't have done none of that kind of stuff.
Because honestly, I was thinking, like, when I talked to Walker Little last week, he's like, we are all competitive. I'm like, wait a minute, you want to win?
You do want to win, and it was one particular play. I think Eric Armstead was going up against who's the left guard's name? Give him the name.
Ezra Cleveland.
Ezra Cleveland. So he went up against Ezra Cleveland. He bull rushed him one arm and threw him to the ground. He got up and went back in the blind, and I was like, "You're not gonna get another rep. You just got run over by
He
him."
ain't the only guy that ran Ezra Cleveland.
Yeah, man. I'm just.
All right, so let's do that.
Believe me.
No.
All right, just hold it right there.
You're gonna be shocked at who it was too.
That's a good tease.
This new world of nice is I'm getting. It's hard getting used to.
All right. That's a good tease, though. Let's get into it. XLP Big Three. If you guys were out there, you guys hit the text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures. Let us know some of the big things that you saw in practice today. We will do it. We are hanging out. You can find us on YouTube, stream the show, jump in the chat, and we say thanks to Mocama Beer Company. They are making it happen every day up there with delicious craft brew. Right there in Fernandina Beach, South 8th Street, just as you're entering the historic part. Cruise on in there. You got breakfast in the morning, the baristas with delicious coffee being served, great breakfast and menu to follow for your afternoon fun. Make sure you check it out, Mocama Beer Company.
XL Primetime from the Sutherland Lawn and Landscape Studio. He's the Belichick of fantasy football.
We're on to Cincinnati.
And he doesn't cheat.
No, it's a conversation for later.
Mike Dempsey, 10 to noon weekdays
We're getting ready for Cincinnati.
on 1010 XL.
Some sports fans call this the slow period until football season, but on Hard Rock Bet, we call it baseball season. This is Joe C, and there's action almost every day on Hard Rock Bet, and you get the chance to score. Bet on your favorite teams and players, build epic same-game parlays, and even live bet every inning or first pitch to the final out. So grab your bat, step into the box, and swing for the fences with Hard Rock Bet today. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Concerned about gambling? Call 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
Get out of the city and into the woods and the water.
Keep on working it.
On the Nimnicht Outdoors Show, Captain Kevin and Captain Kirk join Jeff Lageman.
I am shooting one today.
Get hooked Saturday morning from 7 to 10 on 1010XL.
You may not be able to control the air you breathe on the outside, but you certainly can on the inside of your home. Just call Florida Home AC and ask about the Remy Halo. It's the next generation of air quality technology. Call 777-4300 for Florida Home AC.
Imagine this, you and your buddies outside enjoying the warm weather. The grill is fired up, steaks are sizzling, drinks in hand, and you're all hanging out around your brand new outdoor kitchen. CSS Fireplaces and Outdoor Living can make it happen. From custom outdoor kitchens to fireplaces, fire pits, and more. They bring your backyard dreams to life. You dream it, they build it. Visit CSSFireplaces.com and make your backyard the place everyone wants to be this season.
Hey, it's Greg from 1010XL, and now that football season's finally here, maybe it's time for a fresh start for more than just your favorite team. You know, 11 weeks ago, I started the Awaken 180 weight loss program, and today I'm down 43 pounds. That's almost 4 pounds a week. No injections, no meds, no supplements, just real food, a simple plan, and a dedicated coach who keeps me accountable by phone each week. Honestly, Awaken 180's changed my life, my clothes, my family. We're all making better food choices together. I regret waiting years to do this because I always had another excuse. So here's my challenge to the 1010XL listeners. Kick off this football season by investing in yourself. You've got a team behind you at Awaken 180, and if I can lose 43 pounds in 11 weeks, imagine where you could be by the holidays. Don't wait until next year or next month. Schedule your consultation call now at awaken180weightloss.com.
When you're injured, you need more than legal advice. You need someone who truly cares. I'm Chris Campione, and at Campione Law, I take pride in what we do. You're never just another case. We take the time to listen, guide you through the process, and fight for your recovery every step of the way. And remember, you pay nothing unless we win. Zip, nada, nothing. Learn more at CampioneLaw.com. Offices, Jacksonville and St. Augustine.
Count on Campione, Campione Law.
If you are an experienced electrician looking for your next big opportunity, look no further than the Miller Electric Company, a trusted name in the industry for over 96 years. At Miller Electric, we tackle the biggest projects in the city, offering you the chance to showcase your skills on a grand scale. We believe in rewarding hard work with the best pay, top-notch benefits, and an unbeatable culture where people actually care about each other. Take your career to new heights with Miller Electric Company. Apply today at millercareers.com. Miller Electric, an equal opportunity employer.
Do you have clicking, popping, swelling, or pain in your knee or shoulder? This can be due to arthritic changes in your joints. Over time, you have wear and tear of your cartilage. I am Dr. George Bari, and here at Bari Orthopedics, we have numerous ways to treat your arthritis, such as regenerative medicine, including PRP and joint replacements with CT guidance for accuracy down to the millimeter. If you are experiencing any of these symptoms, call us for an appointment today, or log on to BariOrthopedics.com.
Find out more at BariOrthopedics.com. That's BAHRI Orthopedics.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. Mondays on XL Primetime, brought to you by Mocama. Check out their great craft in the tap room in Fernandina Beach.
Always good up there. Always good to have you guys hanging out with us, Jaguar fans. We know all of Duval pumped about 2026 and what it's looking like so far, especially if you've been able to make it out to practice. So hit the text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures at 641-1010 with some observations. And you can call it the observation deck when they're up there. We had a little rain falling, and they're undercover, which is great, and they can hang out and watch. And you're talking generations of fans, like grandparents, parents, and kids all together, it's just cool watching all of them. And then they get to come down. A lot of them do come down and get autographs. And today it looked like maybe defensive linemen and maybe linebackers were signing autographs. All right, XLP Big Three, Big Sirs. Let's go 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Where you want to start? Start at 1 or 3.
If you want to go with the biggest, you tell me right now.
Well, the biggest is going to be Anton.
Okay,
Anton
fine.
Harrison.
Then you do it right there. That's
the biggest is
number
going to be
one.
Anton Harrison. I'm not going to have a critical eye on him because it was his first time in pads at left tackle, and I think he did some good things, and I think some things he got to work on.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the time, I think one of the things that he really has to work on is the fact that the frustration of knowing that you're an all-pro at right tackle and they move you to left. Okay, so now some of the things that you could dominate at the right tackle position, you won't get away at left tackle. So you got to be controlled.
An example?
Controlled aggression.
Okay.
All right. So at the right tackle position, where you can be, when you translate out your stance, you can be a lot more physical with your hands. You know what I'm saying? Getting after people, punching people. See, I think the best thing that happened for me when I played here at Jacksonville, I never told myself I was Mark Brunell's blind side.
Okay. Which is good.
I never told me because when you're thinking about the blind side, your temperament is that you can't get beat. And I wasn't going to get beat anyway, but I was going to be a lot more physical when it came to my punches on it. I think Anton Harrison, now that he's at the left tackle position, he understands that he's got to be controlled with his hands, his feet. He can't miss and lunge because the quarterback won't see what's coming behind him.
Yeah.
So, I mean, right now, today, if I was to give him a grade, I'd say it was a C.
Okay. Okay. All right.
I'd give him a C.
I love that because you got a critical eye compared to us. All right, your biggest then, Matty, of your XLP.
I mean,
Big Three.
I don't know how it is an Anton Harrison.
Yeah,
actually.
it's mine too.
So I mean, so we talked about this Friday, and we were told don't make anything of it. It's just cross training. Clearly, it's not cross training. Clearly, they like what they see. You got some sound from Liam Cohen about it too, right? Let's
and this is from earlier today at the podium with the courtesy of Jaguars.com.
I think he's done a nice job. I mean, it's part of what we've done, moving those guys around and seeing what sticks. And if that ends up sticking, hopefully that's a good thing for us. And I think he's put together 5 good practices so far that you're pleased with seeing the consistency. That's something that we're continuously challenging, not just Anton with, but that entire unit and group is just consistency, consistent effort, consistent technique, consistent finish. But I've been pleased with them just handling it pretty seamlessly so far.
So the most important thing he said, if it sticks, that's a good thing. We'll see if it sticks. That's
Yes.
Yeah, it's stuck.
Yes. I mean, I also think if he, again, we don't know when Cole Van Lanen's coming back, okay?
Right. Yeah.
But let's just say he goes through a couple joint practices and looks really good at left tackle. Cole Van Lanen's played every position on the line other than center, right?
Yeah.
If Anton Harrison looks really good at left tackle, at the end of the day, you're going to be paying both those guys big money. Okay? So I keep him at left tackle.
Well,
and just move Van Lanen to right.
Yeah, and let's just include Walker Little in this conversation for the here and now because we don't know exactly when Van Lanen's coming back. And I'll just keep going with the XLP Big Three because you can't help but look at 77 at that left tackle position and immediately take notice. And the one thing Tommy Mack and I were standing next to each other, and Tommy, just like Big Sirs, you guys can see so much more of the technique and what works. But anyway, he had a punch. When he had it might have been BJ Green or it was Strigo coming off of the side. And it looked like he handles himself very well with the way he places his feet, keeps his leverage up. And he is in a position where if he can just go back to all the stuff he did in college at that left tackle position, combine it with the experience that he's gotten at right tackle in the NFL, you're looking at a great opportunity for Anton.
Yeah, he just needs more reps. He needs more reps at the left tackle position because he's much smoother at right because he's played it a lot longer.
Yeah.
So he's going to struggle a little bit with the left tackle as far as transition down his stance, his sets, his length, his angles, his punch, his sit, all that kind of stuff is going to factor in. So I'm just going to tell you, like my offensive line coach used to tell me, you need 1,000 reps.
Yeah.
You need 1,000 reps till you're ready. So just keep repping it.
Yeah.
Not only in practice, not only in practice, but after practice. Work on your sets, work on your angles, work on your feet placement. Because what he does is he has a tendency to, instead of keeping his hands inside to punch, he grabs outside.
Right. I did see that outside.
Yeah, that outside grab, because Green got him a couple of times in team period. They got underneath him because he was too high and he has his hands outside. So that's just, that's just me being a, 11-year vet and a former offensive line coach. I'm going to watch everything: feet, hands, transition, toughness, physicalness, angles, and all that kind of stuff. So today, he got a passing grade.
Oh, yeah.
He got a passing grade, but he just needs more reps. That's all.
And I think when we're there, and you looked at me and you said you think Walker actually looked better on the right side.
I was going to say
that'll be my number two. If we talk about our big three, my number two is now Walker Little looks like a lineman. He looks comfortable at right now. And while Anton is, dealing with his issue of transitioning to left, Walker Little went right in there at right tackle and played the best I've seen him play all camp.
Against Trayvon, too. I'm just going to add to what you're saying.
Against Trayvon Walker.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know what to say. But he had a good camp. He had a good practice today.
I'm going to go OTT on this one, a little over the top. He looked like Lane Johnson.
Easy.
Yeah, exactly. I know I'm crazy, so I'm not going to take that back.
Yeah, in the deep end.
That was like you were kidding, correct?
Yeah, of course.
I'm joking.
Right.
Yeah.
But I did make the note to self, same thing Big Surge just said. Wait a minute. This looks better. This looks right. This looks like Walker can handle that position maybe better than the other side.
Now, we got to give him a couple of days.
Sure.
But, he looked well at the right tackle position. He did.
Number two.
He kind of looked like, I hate to say this word, comfortable.
He did look comfortable.
On the right side.
He did.
Because I don't think Walker Little's looked comfortable ever.
Never the left. No,
ever,
not left.
Ever here,
no.
Period.
And he was a little glad-handing with Eric Armstead when Eric got him. But don't worry about that part of it because, like I said, he needs to compete.
My number two is bad day for Ezra Cleveland, man. Not a good day. Not a good day at all. A row.
He worked him.
He rode
a couple times.
He worked him a couple of times, yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
But go back to what Big Surge just said. You win some, you lose some.
Yeah, there's no doubt. There's no doubt. There's no doubt. But he clearly did not have a good day. Doesn't mean he can't come back tomorrow and have a great day. All I'm saying is that's why I've been saying for the last month, just give those young cats some reps and let's just see what they can do.
Which is fine. 99, which is a row, did it to him, and Eric Armstead did too. Yeah. It just kept going. The other one is that
it was like multiple times. So it was row.
Yeah, and Dickerson had a good one-on-one too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like him. But the other guy, Wyatt Milam, the one that Matt really is wanting to see more of, we're going to find out. One-on-one battles, he wasn't necessarily able to hold up at the point of attack each time.
It was a lot better. A lot better than Ezra Cleveland,
right.
I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that I'll agree with, but it's just this is every single day. You just want to see what these guys, what it stacks up to.
What the problem I have with the guards in the center when they go up against the defensive tackles and one-on-ones is that they give them the same set every time. They set, they reach out for them. You can quick set them, you can jump set them, you can power set them. Give them a different mixture of sets so that, so you're a lot more unpredictable. I'm just saying, I'm watching all their sets and everybody's setting the same way. No, there's no jump set. There's no quick set. Sometimes you can quick set them and get on them quick before they even make a move. It's legal to keep them on the line of scrimmage. It is legal. Now, they don't have to lead the line of scrimmage.
I'm going to ask you this question. Is it the interior lineman, the reason why we maybe see it this way with the one-on-one drills is because they are used to double teaming interior linemen?
Yeah.
Is that usually...
Yeah,
because it's tough to like Hainsey. You guys know I'm a fan of 73, but he was losing those battles. But it's just that one-on-one situation versus more often than not they're double teaming up.
More than not in the situations when it comes to the centers with the one techniques, there's usually a guard that's going to blast them.
Right.
But
so you get that.
Yeah. So the guard, the nose guard knows he's not going to have anybody come across his body because. It's one-on-ones. But more than likely, that guard will be floating, especially if he's looking at the back and he doesn't come. More than likely, he's going to help the center when it comes to the nose guard.
These are this is important. All the individual drills, the three-man drills, even the thudding, the team thudding. But Leon, we're going to separate the men from the boys when it's you're going team. When you're going joint practices, right? That's when we're going to find out if these guys, the young guys, are actually legit.
Yeah, because there won't be any brother. I'm not saying there's any brother-in-law, but they're not going full. This right now is probably about 60% full speed. All right. So when you get the other team in here, it's going to ramp up.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to ramp up. You're going to see a lot more collisions, hitting guys hard but not going down. It's going to be a lot more penetration as far as the defense goes, as far as the offensive line goes, and all that kind of stuff. So once you get the other teams in here, yeah, it's going to be some dislike, which I like.
All right, I'm going to make this. Yeah, I'm going to make this my XLP Big Three, the number 2. I'm standing on the sidelines. Dylan Morton, D. Mort, of the PR staff, comes walking over, and Parker Washington had already made a big-time catch down the left side of the field, and he walks up, he goes, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. BTJ right now down the sideline. I'm like, let's see it. Let's see it, D. Mort. And we all saw what happened. Brian Thomas Jr. goes down the right side, one hand grab out of the sky. Beautiful catch with pads.
Yeah.
And so now we're seeing some of that stuff from Brian Thomas Jr. If he gets that back, that confidence level back, you're talking about a receiving room that's going to be really good.
He's got a little swag about him now.
Yeah.
You know, I always believe with a guy that has so much talent like that, it's in between here.
Mm-hmm.
It is in between his ears. Once he get out his own way, and get back the confidence,
And a beautiful.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
throw.
like he hasn't been comfortable when Trevor's been on in this offense.
Mm-hmm.
So, and what's it going to be like if he's comfortable and he's confident?
Which is starting to look
with,
that way.
With Trevor, another year in this system, yeah, it could be dangerous.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1.
My number. Well, this is actually my number.
Number 3. Sorry.
My number 3 is the 12 and 13 personnel. Tootin and Rodriguez on that play where they motioned the tight ends and blocked, and the offensive line came off, and Tootin went down here, and I don't know who the safety was, but he ain't none of that funk. And Rodriguez had a good one too.
Oh,
he actually ran somebody over.
Yeah,
and I was like, okay, all right, because the tight ends motion and
husky.
I'll put Chris Rodriguez in as my number 1.
Yeah,
because we heard about an injury, we heard about the chatter, broken foot, whatever. Who knows? He looked damn good.
Yeah, he looks pretty
That's
good.
good because I heard Tom McManus say on the air a couple of days ago that he shouldn't have been practicing. He was, after every run, you could tell he was limping a little bit. But everyone was like, well, when he gets pads on, he's the kind of guy who's going to eat glass, as they say.
Like today,
I'm glad that it's switched around.
Yeah, and this was not a Tiger Woods limp is what I'm going to say to you, okay? It was just the smallest look, but I'm telling you what, that was a good sign.
All right, so my 3, I'm going to go A and B. My 3A, and I know this is probably just minuscule, but whatever. I love to see it. Practice is over. Trev's out there running sprints by himself.
Hey, did he look like he had jets on?
He looked quick, but all I know is he's out there running gassers by himself.
Yeah.
Love that.
Because a couple times I saw him like, that looks fast.
Yeah. So, and 3B is we may be talking like it's just thudding and it's really not really hitting. Someone forgot to tell Quint because he blew up Zach Durfee. Durfee's coming off the edge, and Quint didn't chip him. He literally squared up and just rocked him.
Yeah.
I mean, absolutely rocked him to the point where Liam said, Quint, back off a little, man. I mean, Durfee literally bent over. He got hit so hard.
Yeah, bro. He had to catch some wind after that. You saw how he
rocked his world.
Him, bro. Yeah. He came off the edge. I think he was chipping for the lineman.
Yeah, but there was no elbow, bro. That was no chicken wing. That was literally squaring up, and I'm hitting you.
Yeah, he hit him, bro. To where he had to bend over and get some air.
It's beautiful. And speaking of that, one other one, and this was Rodriguez coming straight up the gut, and definitely some good blocking up front to clear and then he introduced himself to Caleb Ransaw, and Ransaw had to kind of pick it up a little bit and walk.
Right, you know what all that means, by the way. I mean that means head on a swivel, baby.
Yeah.
Like Durfee better not be going around that end thinking, all right, well, no one's gonna hit me. I should be okay. No.
You're gonna learn today.
Yeah, that's what you want. That's what you want. All right, we
so
love
in that situation, are you like, tomorrow I'm gonna get my get back?
Probably.
JJ,
absolutely.
JJ, he squared up. I mean, it wasn't like the Travis Etienne elbow. It was boom.
And that's what we know about LaQuinn Allen. People love that about that.
It ain't gonna be easy to to get back. And so we'll see. But that's that competition that you want more than anything else. And we'll bring up a couple of others coming up here in just a second, talking Jaguars' first day of pads on a Mocama Beer Company Monday.
You're in the Sutherland Lawn and Landscape Studio on XL Primetime. Live streaming from the XL Digital Studios. Brightened by Harbor Dental Care, Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies.
Hurricane season is here, and now is the time to make sure your property is ready. Weak, damaged, or overgrown trees can become a serious hazard when storms move in. Trust the experts at Lucas Tree Service with over 45 years of experience for professional tree trimming, removal, and storm preparation. Don't wait until a storm is on its way. Schedule your tree assessment today at lucastreeservice.com.
Hello, First Coast. I'm sure by now you have seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We're an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We're committed to customer service, reliability, and have an unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today from GFL, Green for Life.
Have you got concrete or asphalt rubble piling up? Arcosa Crushed Concrete will pay you for it and recycle it. They're just minutes from Everbank Stadium on Talleyrand. Call Arcosa Crushed Concrete and get paid for what you don't need. ArcosaCrushedConcrete.com.
If you've been dealing with backups, strange smells, or soggy spots in the yard, your septic system is trying to tell you something. This month, save $500 on a new septic system installation from Duck Rooter. As the only master septic contractor in Northeast Florida, we'll handle everything, from the required permits and inspections to the complete installation. Stop hoping. Start fresh. When you're stuck, call the Duck. 904-862-6769 or duckduckrooter.com. Financing is available.
Baloo here for Spunez Vision. Why Spunez Vision? Well, I've been with Dr. Neil Spunez now since I got back to Jacksonville in 2006. 37 years of experience he has. Spunez Vision is a family organization that focuses on personal high-quality medical and surgical eye care. Dr. Catherine Spunez is fellowship-trained in cornea and cataract surgery and all refractive surgery. Combined, that's 30 years plus in laser eye surgery. Visit SpunezVision.com today. Here you can see.
Tom McManus here for Armstrong Fence Company, a locally owned First Coast business for nearly 20 years. Hurricane season is here. Don't wait for the first storm warning. Your fence is your first line of defense. Loose boards, weak posts, or damage can turn into big problems when high winds come around. Armstrong Fence Company handles repairs and builds from stadiums to backyards. Get a pre-storm fence check today. Call Armstrong Fence Company or search online. Armstrong Fence Company. Yeah, we did the fence.
Did you know that Kuhn Flowers showrooms are filled with gift ideas for the ones you love? This is Hacker. From floral arrangements to unique and timely gifts, Kuhn Flowers has been a staple here in Jacksonville for over 75 years. KuhnFlowers.com.
Before the season even kicks off, everyone's making predictions. Who wins the division? Who makes the playoffs? Who's lifting the Lombardi? On Kalshi, America's #1 prediction market platform, you can trade those predictions in a live market. Take this year's Jaguars. Right now, they are trading at 10 games this season, and that currently trades at 46%. That means a $100 trade would pay you out $209 if they reach those 10 wins. On Kalshi, you're trading against peers in a live market, meaning there is no house. And as the probability changes, you can buy into and out of your position. Trade a draft pick, the game, and more on Kalshi. Download the Kalshi app and use code 1010XL and get up to $500 in bonus credits. Kalshi. Kalshi. Trade on anything. 18 and over only. Restrictions and eligibility requirements apply. Event contract trading involves risk and may not be suitable for all investors. Kalshi products are not available in all jurisdictions. Prices, values, and available markets may differ from those mentioned. For more information, see Kalshi.com/regulatory.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's team time, Farah doesn't flinch. Mondays on XL Primetime, brought to you by Mocama. Check out their great craft in the tap room in Fernandina Beach.
Off the text line, please tell me you guys saw Eric Armstead just run over Ezra Cleveland. Yeah. Trucked. We definitely saw that. Another texter, 904 Dubs, any flashes from Borkshire? I did not zero in on him today. He is another one who dusted a safety off across the middle with a nice clear out or kick out block. But I didn't see necessarily anything from 87 today. But I have been pleased just in terms of what he can do with the inline blocking, that little release. And we'll see these tight ends. They're all over the place. You mentioned it earlier.
Yeah.
Did you see Bork?
No, I didn't. I didn't see him, but I was impressed with the blocking of the tight ends and up front when they was in 12 and 13 personnel, because I mean it was because the cool thing about it is when you look at it on the side and you really can't see the blocks, and then they replay it, so then you can see the double teams, the blocks, all the kind of stuff and I like the fact that the running backs are hitting it downhill.
Yeah,
not a lot of wiggle, just go. That's what I love to see.
Yeah, it's both those guys too, man. Not just Rodriguez. Tootin, man, that dude, he plants his foot, go.
Yeah. We're talking a motor, and they were clocking him, and he was in that sub 4.3 range. And you want to see that, a little wiggle, put your foot in the ground, turn it upfield, and he can run with power. Rodriguez definitely at least displayed that to me in a short amount of time today, because I wanted to see how healthy he was, what he looked like, and he does look like he's a guy who can operate between the tackles. Bashal has that outside speed. Both of these guys can catch the football out of the backfield as well, and that's going to be a big part of this offense.
Yeah, and I like the fact that Liam is staying on his quota. He said that in this camp we're going to do a lot more running. We're going to run the football. There wasn't it was a couple of balls in the air today, and especially when you go 7-on-7. But I love the fact that when they're running team, 80% of the packaging or the plays are run plays, which is cool.
The thing he said at the podium, and we'll see if we can pull it up, but and he said it's something that Big Thurst has been saying forever, is that pass pro sucks until you get the pads on. I'm paraphrasing as far as what he said, but you just don't know what you have until the pads come on, and we're going to find out what these guys can do. The other thing I did see a little bit is Trevor seems to be a little more comfortable with traffic around his feet. And you're wearing a red jersey, you can't get hit. Doesn't mean that that's going to actually be he's going to be that calm in a game situation. But at the same time, that's what you want to see, him still looking downfield when there's these bodies around him.
Yeah, well,
I know what you're going to say. He can't get hit.
No, he can't get hit. That's one. But you should keep people off of Trevor when you're going against the twos.
Yeah,
I mean that's what you're supposed to do. You're a starter. The second team players are not supposed to beat you. No other way to put it.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Well, not only that, the second team offense shouldn't be beating first team D.
But we've already said first team D, for my money, looks like they're eating up.
I don't know, man. I mean, training camp Trammell, he's consistently beating first team D, and not just today, multiple times. Camp, mini camp. I'll tell you what, he looks good. I don't know if they keep him. He is getting off the line and separating.
And what's the other guy's name though? The rookie from Baylor.
Well, two of them. Well, it's the two.
It's
rookies
Josh
that are
Cameron
really
and C.J. Williams. Yeah,
okay. Cameron and Williams. Dudes. But man, I don't know if you let. But honestly, Trammell.
What are you supposed to do though?
Just remember this now. C.J. Williams, boom, boom, boom's got some quicks.
Okay.
Josh Cameron's got some size. Training camp Trammell
doesn't have any of that.
I'm a fan of 81. He
doesn't have any of that.
He ain't the fastest cat, and he ain't the biggest cat.
He separates, he gets open, and he catches the ball.
And I made this note specifically for Matt because I said TCT, Training Camp Trammell, as he's commonly known on XLP, just ripping one out of the sky off the arm of Nicky Mullins.
Yeah, well, let's.
I mean, he's so separated. I don't know how Mullins can't make the throw. Honestly,
it's one of the few throws he made. Anyway, go ahead.
Well, you got to also remember, Mullins is given ample enough time to throw the ball.
Of course,
a lot of them,
he's beyond the 2 and 3 seconds.
That part
right.
But everything in perspective.
But to be fair to Training Camp Trammell, 2 days ago in goal line drill, he completely turned around Jordan Lewis.
Yeah,
and was like, I mean, wide open on a slant, wide open. Like I could have hit him.
Right. And you like that you have to, if you're going to make a roster, how do you do it? Your software and your hardware. And he's got the software. He's going to prove to you that he's going to try and out what is it? The Survivor slogan.
Outwit, outsmart.
Yeah, outlast, outplay.
Outlast, yeah, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Season
I'll tell you,
50, man.
Right.
I need Hacker.
I watched them all, man.
Yeah. But he can outwit people.
Right. He will. If he's not on this team, someone will pick him up because he'll have like a couple big preseason games.
Yeah.
And someone will grab him.
Yeah. Look, you want that type of guy. He's the intangibly rich dude that they're looking for. He was with the Rams before he came here, so Liam had some familiar.
But
Jimmy
you know what
Glasnow
else
had
though? It's
familiarity
also
with him.
this is what we were talking about Friday. It's also they got some good guys in this that are not going to make this team.
It's true. It's true.
And that's going to be. I mean, they'll go down to the practice squad. Then if you're going to grab him, he's got to go to your roster, obviously. But there are going to be guys that are not going to be on the 53-man.
We'll have the conversation with Montero coming up here in just a few moments. But the Jabbar Muhammad's of the world. Now, this is his second training camp. Dude keeps making plays. It's going to be hard not to factor him in. He still may be a practice squad player, which is crazy. But he's got a chance to come up and be on the 53 when they dressing. I shouldn't even say 53, dressing when they dress 45. And he's got a chance to make it on Sunday making plays. Jabbar's made plays for this football team.
Well, I mean, how many of these guys you think can make the team just on special teams alone? Because, I mean, the special teams, I mean, I don't know if Coach referenced this when Matt, where the special team coach watches film on both sides of the ball.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And so they usually are the last guy to where he say, listen, I need this guy.
Right. Heath Farwell will have a big say in that.
They have big influence on keeping the guy on the team or not.
All right, so Buster's coming up, but let's play the Jordan Lewis soundbite, JJ, that you got talking about. This is basically the battery of secondary players all coming together and realizing each other's strengths. And here's Jordan Lewis talking about Buster.
He's our number one, man, and that's what I feel like he was last year when he stepped into that role. I feel like his confidence is getting better. We just got to always have that consistently, and just his belief it's gotten way better. And his belief in his abilities, man. He's long, strong, and he can run, man. So just believing that if he just uses his technique, he's gonna be one of the best, man. So I really appreciate the work that he's always putting in. He's always been a hard worker, but it's his growth with his confidence that I'm really impressed with.
Leadership from Jordan Lewis and Eric Murray, both of those cats came in as veterans, and when they start glossing on guys, that means something, I believe, in that room.
Oh yeah, absolutely, because you heard what he said. He's put in the work.
Yeah,
he's absolutely put in the work, man. I mean, he's not saying much; he's just getting it done, and that translates the whole room when you see a guy. I mean, a guy go from a question mark to an all-out number one.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We were saying this about Buster Brown maybe a couple of years ago. It was up in the air. It was coaching. It was whatever it was. Now he's a legit dude who just got a long-term deal last year, and now he's your number one.
Yeah,
I got news for you. Jarion's developing to a legit dude too.
So let's just do that cornerback.
They might have their best corner combo since 2017.
Yeah, let's do that corner room coming up here in just a second. But first, the Buster Brown interview coming up on XL Primetime on the Mocama Beer Company Monday.
From the Sutherland Lawn and Landscape Studio, transforming outdoor spaces, elevating everyday living. Crank the amps and hold on tight. Closing the gap. Sunday at Iowa Speedway. Through 3 and 4. NASCAR is revved up by the Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Local Union 234 on Jacksonville's high performance NASCAR station 1010 XL.
Call a timeout for the new Smoke and Honey Melts at Firehouse Subs. Choose flame-seared shaved steak or grilled chicken breast, peppers, caramelized onions, melted provolone, chipotle honey dressing, and mayo. All on a toasted sub roll, only at Firehouse Subs.
25 weeks comes down to this.
You ready?
3 wide under the lights. 0 margin for error. Everything on the line. Flirting with 200 miles per hour in the place where this journey began. Race 26, the final hunt for a spot in the chase. The Coke Zero Sugar 400 weekend at Daytona, August 28th through 29th. Get your tickets now at DaytonaInternationalSpeedway.com.
Credit card interest rates are now over 29%. Most people are only making the minimum payments, so they're getting nowhere. Hey, Prosser here, but here's what many homeowners don't realize. Using the equity in your home, you can easily access hundreds of thousands in cash. With Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan, you can pay off your credit card, your existing HELOC, your car loans, or get money for that home improvement project, One client just got $100,000 approved and saved over $1,500 a month. Here's the best part. With Loan Pronto, you can do it all from your phone. With zero out-of-pocket, no hard credit pull up front, no appraisal, no long, drawn-out bank process, and no touching your first mortgage. Rates are at a near 3-year low. Act now. Go to loanpronto.com. See how much you can get in about 60 seconds. Loan Pronto, 2,800 5-star Google reviews. Call 904-999-1508 or go to loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781, NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
In this age of globalization, we've learned that bigger isn't always better. Ever tried to get phone help from a big corporation? From a real person? Good luck. That is what's so nice about Mike Merritt's Heating and Air. Unlike publicly traded conglomerates with headquarters in faraway cities, Mike Merritt's Heating and Air remains family-owned and operated by Mike, your neighbor. Mike Merritt has delivered hometown service, integrity, and pricing for generations. The big guys incentivize their techs to sell you new equipment. Mike's team emphasizes repair first. We only sell you equipment if your current equipment is worn out and beyond repair. And let's be honest about price. Small operations without much overhead can sometimes lowball your job, but you can't trust just anyone with a truck. They may be here today and gone tomorrow. Mike Merritt has been keeping North Florida cool for more than 3 decades. That's experience and dedication you can count on. Call today or see us on the web.
Florida license number CAC 050384.
I'm Chris Campione. Auto accidents can leave you feeling lost and overwhelmed. But at Campione Law, we're here to guide you with a personal touch through every step of the process. We don't get paid unless you get paid. CampioneLaw.com.
Count on Campione, Campione Law.
At the First Coast YMCA, you'll find much more than just a gym. We offer many ways to help you become more active, reach your weight loss goals, and find your inner strength. Membership at the Y includes state-of-the-art facilities, a huge variety of fitness classes, and programs for all ages. It's easy to join the Y since it's affordable for all incomes. The Y is a great place to make connections and experience something new. Visit the YMCA near you or online at fcymca.org.
The Golf Club at Southampton is super excited for what's next, and that's brand new greens and plenty more to add to your golfing experience. While renovations are underway, you can still come out, hit the practice area, and keep your game sharp. Plus, Thursday night's trivia, always fun, and music on Friday nights on the patio. Check it all out at golfsouthampton.com or their Facebook page. Membership opportunities right now where you can take advantage of a great deal before the renovation is complete. Call 287-PLAY and check out the latest from the Golf Club at Southampton.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. Mondays on XL Primetime, brought to you by Mokama. Check out their great craft in the tap room in Fernandina Beach.
So, we saw a lot of the run game getting its share of work today. You're looking what you hope at will be a more physical football team at the line of scrimmage that can get the tough yards, expects to get the tough yards, because I think that's what it boils down to right now, is that this football team wants to have that attitude, that physical nature, and they're trying to get it with the 12 and 13 personnel, that's for sure. On the other side, the defense is also trying to back up a year of takeaways with another year of respect and moving up. Because everyone talks about the Jags, talk about the offense. They don't talk about the defense. Here's one of the guys that hopes to be a star on the defensive side.
Now, Renewal by Anderson Custom Windows and Doors takes you in the locker room.
Joe C. from XL Primetime hanging out with Monteric Brown, number 1, the New Jersey number. Kind of give us the feel, the vibe of why you chose that number.
Man, it's just getting out that 30, you know. I made some plays and been in 30 for a good while, and, you know, I wanted to switch it up. You know, it's not the number I really wanted. I really wanted 21, but, you know, I couldn't make that happen, so one came open, and I chose number 1.
Well, you got to feel number 1 after getting a contract this offseason, all your hard work. Monteric was a 7th-round draft pick, and you were able to come from that to a 3-year deal, and you got some cash. How exciting was that?
It's very exciting to get that done, you know, to continue my career here with this organization, and, you know, to have the guys and organization behind me, man, it feels great. And, you know, just continue to, you know, play good and just continue to stack years.
Talking with Buster Brown, defensively, you guys came on strong last year. Bunch of takeaways. What is the next level of this defense under Anthony Campanile?
You know, being the number one defense in the NFL, you know, that's the goal, and continue to take the ball away and stop the run. So, you know, we want to continue those things and lead the NFL in those categories.
From your point of view, what did you say to yourself, hey, I got to do this, and this offseason to be a better guy?
No,
Player.
everything. You know, I'm not satisfied with anything. You know, any way I can improve my game, you know, I want to. You know, it's strength, getting stronger, faster, technique, getting my technique better. You know, anything I can do, I'm willing to do.
I love watching you on the field, how you operate, the attitude. You're going up against BTJ, Travis Hunter, Jacoby, Parker. How much better can those guys make you?
Man, iron sharpen iron every day. You know, we go at it, you know, we making them better, they making us better, and, man, we got a great group, the best group in NFL, receiving core, and, man, I'm excited to see those guys, and, you know, I'm excited to see our guys play as well on the defensive side.
Yeah, I mentioned Travis. He comes both sides of the ball. What has that been like walking in and out of that meeting room as far as the interaction with you guys and competition?
Man, it's been great seeing him, you know, getting work on both sides of the ball, man. He's an alien, freak athlete, and, man, it's just crazy just seeing him one play on offense and then next play on defense, man. It's unbelievable, but, man, it looks like he's doing great, and, you know, he's going to continue to do what he got to do, and, man, I'm excited to see him play.
I got to believe between you, Travis, Jarian, Jordan, there's a little competition. You guys want to walk out of that room. Everyone wants to be a starter. What is that like?
You know, we don't really think about it. You know, we just come to work every day, you know, take one play at a time, one day at a time, and we just work our butt off, and, you know, we'll let that handle it outside, but we really just work our butt off every day.
You see yourself as a starter full time?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, when you think about this defense and the teams that you're going to be going up against, you got to be able to basically set goals for yourself against the Nico Collins of the world, all the other guys that you're going to see. What are some of the personal goals you set?
You know, just to stop those guys, limit those guys to under 20 yards, whatever goal I want to set during that week. But, you know, we don't want to let nobody catch the ball. So that's the goal, 0 catches.
Yeah, because you were top 15 in the league last year. You allowed about 50%, just over 50% completion against quarterbacks. You had to take a great deal of pride in that.
Oh, yeah, that got to be better this year. Every category got to be better. Got to have more picks, more tackles for losses. Everything got to be better this year. So that's the standard. It's just raising it up another level and going all out.
All right, we mentioned the receiving core. What about going up against Trevor Lawrence?
Trevor Lawrence, man, Trevor Lawrence made some crazy throws. I mean, today he had a crazy ball to BT, and it was just insane where the ball was placed. And, man, he's just getting better and continue to stack days. And, man, Trevor's elite.
All right, now you came out of Arkansas. You played 4 years as a Razorback. You keep in touch with those fellas back there?
This past year, I haven't. The first couple years when I came out, you know, I was tuned in, but now I got to get back tuned in, and because they got new coaching staff, so I got to talk to those guys and see how they're going to do this year.
Yeah, we were all Sam Pittman fans, so we were sad to see him go. But Ryan Silverfield, at least you've got to have heard positive things coming out of Little Rock.
Most definitely. You know, I'm hoping they get on the right track, and, you know, I seen he got a good recruiting class coming in, and he's got some guys working. I've seen a couple of videos.
Did you ever do a yes sir in Fayetteville with Sam Pittman?
Oh, no.
No, nothing like that?
No, sir.
All right, so when you think of 4 years at Arkansas, that's rare when you consider the transfer portal and how everything's gone. Would you have done anything different the way NIL and transfer portal is working right now?
Not really. I feel like my career there would have been the same. You know, I went through 3 head coaches and without NIL, and I stayed there, so I wouldn't trade it. I wouldn't trade it for nothing, so I'll probably stay at Arkansas. But, you know, it's kind of crazy nowadays, but, you know, I'm from Arkansas, so it kind of hit different for me, so I would have stayed at Arkansas.
Yeah, that's loyalty. Hey, best of luck, Monterey. We appreciate it, buddy.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
Buster, he got him $33 million over 3 years, bunch of it guaranteed. As he said, he sees himself as the number one. Jordan Lewis said it earlier. Can you guys name them besides Sam Pittman, the other 2 coaches he had? I'm looking at Matt. He went through 3 coaches in 4 years.
3 in 4 years?
Yeah.
Bielema was one of them.
Yep.
Was that right?
We got a big Arkansas fan in the building.
Yeah,
right now.
I'm looking at Denny right now. Denny just wanted. Got it?
It's
Okay.
Bielema.
Was it
One
Chad
more.
Morris?
There it
Chad
is.
Morris.
There it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
What a program.
Yep. Hey, he just leaned in.
Now the Clemson OC again, by the way.
Yeah, he whispered it. Chad Morris. So that's just a little bit of what you're going to get from the quarterback whisperer coming up. Hey, Dabo Swinney right now is trying to channel his inner 2010. I think that's when he said he first hired Chad Morris.
Leave Dabo alone, man.
I'm just saying he's trying. You know I'm a Dabo fan, but he better hope 2010 offense works in 2026 because he went and got Chad Morris again. And who was it? Kyle Parker was the quarterback from out of Bartram back then. We'll see whether he can get it done or not. All right, Quarterback Whisperer coming up in the 1 o'clock hour, but a good conversation from Buster Brown. We got all the other guys that either Rick, Hayes, Hack, or whomever is interviewing. Make sure you check them out all out on our social channels.
From the Sutherland Lawn and Landscape Studio.
XL Primetime.
Built for Jacksonville, by Jacksonville. 1010XL.
New ball till we die.
Jacksonville Sports Radio.
You trusted a medical professional with your care. When that trust is broken, the results can be devastating. Medical error can leave patients and families facing unanswered questions and lifelong challenges. Founded in Jacksonville, Edwards & Raggets helps you understand and protect your legal rights after medical negligence. No fees unless you recover damages. We're here to help. Call 904-INJURED or visit 904injured.com.
Edwards & Raggets, offices Jacksonville.
It's summertime, and Aleve is here to keep you on the go. Whether it's planes, trains, or automobiles, Aleve's got your back with up to 12 hours of back pain relief. With just one dose, you'll get to your destination and be ready for your next adventure. So pack your sunscreen, your shades, and your Aleve. No matter where your final stop, Aleve will keep you moving. From sunup to sundown, Aleve's got your back this summer. Feel Aleve. Use as directed for minor aches and pains.
I'm Tom McManus, and after each training camp practice, you'll get my instant reaction with everything I saw from the Miller Electric Center. Get my observations from the practice field, served up by No Way Jose Mexican Bar and Grill, and only on the 1010XL social channels.
A lot of plumbing companies around here, not local anymore. They got bought out. Different owners, different priorities, and you feel it when you call. But not at Superior Plumbing and Pipelining. Superior Plumbing and Pipelining is still locally owned, still right here in Northeast Florida. No call centers, no corporate nonsense, just hardworking pros who show up, fix it right, and stand behind the job. From leaks to full pipe relining, make the superior choice when you need a plumber. Request an estimate at superiorplumbingjacks.com.
There's a simpler and easier way to get your construction permits. PermitRockstar.com. PermitRockstar.com has a team of rock stars, construction rock stars that fight the permit battle for you. The Permit Rockstar platform can virtually automate and submit your permit paperwork, eliminating mistakes. And their private provider can save you weeks on plan reviews and virtual inspections. Get your permits faster. PermitRockstar.com. Stop waiting on permits and get back to building. PermitRockstar.com.
Home of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Feel a vibration in your steering wheel at highway speeds? That's not something to ignore, and a standard tire balance might not fix it. At G&H Tires and Service, they offer Road Force Balancing, an advanced system that simulates how your tire actually performs on the road to detect hidden issues. It goes beyond traditional balancing to reduce vibration, improve handling, and extend the life of your tires. Newer vehicles, especially with low-profile tires, demand this level of precision. Drive smoother. G&H Tires and Service on Beach Boulevard, where your ride gets dialed in right.
Hey, Hicken here. You know I've been using Zero Res for years now. Heck, I used a couple other guys way back when, even tried to do the do-it-yourself cleaning. I learned real quick, that ain't for us. With Zero Res, you get the zero residue carpet cleaner. Leaves your carpets truly clean with no dirt-attracting soaps or harsh chemicals. Right now, call for the back-to-school promotion. Book 2 rooms of carpet cleaning for $149, get 2 rooms free. Call 287-5727 or visit ZeroResJacksonville.com and ask for the 1010XL back-to-school special.
Zero Res.
Brian Wall here. Would you take your paycheck, go to the bank, cash it, and then simply throw it up in the air? I didn't think so. But in a way, over the years, that is exactly what you're doing if you have old or builder-grade windows in your home. Even if you have a brand new home, those windows are not the best windows you can have to save on your energy bills. Window World has sold millions of replacement windows to homeowners like you, and Window World's customer satisfaction is the highest in the business. Please check Window World out yourself and save on your new windows and on your energy bills. Compare with other companies and you'll see Window World is simply the best for less. It's up to you. You can call Window World and get a free estimate, get the best guarantee in the window replacement business, save money on your new windows, and save more on your energy bills. Call Window World today at 904-443-7001 or go online to windowworldneflorida.com. Thank you for your business.
Window World also offers energy-efficient doors.
This is your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist Local Sports Update. I'm RJ Saunders for 1010XL. This update brought to you by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Jacksonville Jaguars saw a strong performance from Ezra Cleveland in 2025. The veteran lineman has played in Jacksonville since 2023, but only surpassed 1,000 snaps last season, proving he was capable of still performing at a strong level. Well, PFF ranked the top 32 guards in the league for Pro Football Focus, and Cleveland made the list, coming in at number 27. Right now, 82 degrees at 1 o'clock. Time and temp brought to you by Bueller Aaron Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. Now, the quarterback whisperer, Denny Thompson. Driven by George Moore Chevrolet
and Encore Research Group.
1, 2, 3.
Good to see Denny in the house. Denny Thompson, our quarterback whisperer, hanging out with us, talking ball. We said it earlier in the show, Denny, and it certainly will be one that, I don't know, I would call it appointment viewing for you. This week, NFL football, bro. Exhibition, Hall of Fame game.
Yeah, I'm flying up.
That's what I'm thinking. You're going to be
Thursday
in Canton.
morning. Yeah, I'm just going for the day.
We did a stat line on Carson Beck earlier. We want you to give your prediction.
Yeah, how many pass attempts?
We'll give you what we say. You give us.
I love when he's like, "What the hell are y'all doing to me?"
I know.
I said 9 of 14 for 100 yards.
Hear ours first.
A touchdown and a pick.
All right, I said 13 of 23.
Wow, 23 passes.
And I said,
we got a little fat.
No tuds, 1 pick.
Yeah, we got a little fat. 13 to 21.
No touchdowns. The disrespect.
No, man. It's first time he's out there throwing it around.
See, that's what I'm talking about. I had him 10 of 14, 104, and then 2 touchdowns.
Let's
no
go.
picks.
Let's go.
That's what I'm talking about. That's my quarterback.
I'm not taking a shot at him. I'm just saying it's the NFL, man.
I just want to see what happens. I don't know how many plays, but as we were saying it, I backed off a little bit.
I would
you're right.
say
Not that many pass plays. Bunch of handing off.
Don't you want to get him a lot of reps if you're the Cardinals?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I don't think he's going to throw 20,
I would say 17. I'm going to go 13 of 17.
That's a good day.
A buck 55.
That's a good day.
And a touchdown.
That's a great day.
Right. Yeah. And for what it's worth, the Arizona Cardinals truly don't know, or at least won't admit, how great they feel about their quarterback situation. Depth chart. They don't know whether Jacoby Brissett's going to run it, whether Carson has a chance to beat him out.
Man, listen, have y'all seen their schedule? Pull up their schedule.
I'm assuming it's very difficult.
I mean, I don't know if you're the Arizona Cardinals. You've got a lot of really good young talent. Like, I mean, really good, right? Almost. They remind me of the Falcons a couple years ago.
Good skill players. Yeah.
Very good skill players.
Yeah.
Like, they really don't have any. They've got arguably the best tight end. They've got 2 to 3 really good receivers. They're deep in the backfield, 3 deep in the backfield. But the thing about it is, right now where they stand, the schedule that they play, their first 7 or 8 games.
Yeah, they
might win one.
The Chargers and the Seahawks to start.
So go down the list here.
Chargers, Seahawks, Niners. So 0-3.
That's meaty.
Then they have the Giants, but it's at the Giants. And, this might be a new Giants team. But I would say they could win that game. But then Lions, Rams, Broncos, Cowboys, Seahawks, Rams, Chiefs.
Carson might be the quarterback by like week 3.
It's unbelievable. Yeah. It's unbelievable. Yeah, so that's why I don't get into the quarterback talk like what I don't know that anybody's got a plan, because it's really going to depend on that front 5.
Mm-hmm.
They've got the skill guys to match up, but it's the front 5, and I didn't watch a whole lot of Cardinal stuff last year, so I don't know much about.
But I'm sure Trey McBride's like.
But considering where the quarterback situation is, you would think he's going to get a ton of reps in preseason, right?
Especially with the 4 games. Yeah, I would think so.
Oh yeah,
I have him favored in 3 of the 4 preseason games.
I mean, I would think he's going to throw it 20 times a game, easy.
Carson has to be like, it's kind of good that I'm not starting the season as the starter, like against those teams. You don't want to go in that fast.
I don't know that he's like that. I don't.
Well, I would be like that.
Players don't think like that, bro.
Yeah, I guess that's what separates me from a professional athlete.
Yeah, we're not in awe of teams we play against. It doesn't matter.
And they are They are catching 1.5 in this game.
Please do not gamble on this game.
Of
They are
course he
catching
is.
one.
Like, why would you even say that? He's like Sorsby, Joe Sorsby.
This was the game that's so important that a couple years ago when the paint was messed up, they
Yeah.
just were like, all right, we'll call it a night.
Yeah.
Everybody go home.
They canceled it 2 years ago, Caleb's year.
Because of the rain.
Yeah.
And it rains up there a bunch. Because,
Trust me, I've been checking the forecast because I don't want to go all the way up there for a canceled game.
Yeah,
Bro.
the Jags game, it rained for.
Yeah, when we went up there for Big Bowl,
Yeah.
I mean, it poured down.
That's right.
raining.
It
yeah.
wouldn't end.
Yeah, plus, you kind of don't want to go up there anyway.
I don't.
That
I
whole
don't.
area
I don't.
there is just-
I don't. I'm happy to go see Carson play, and yeah, we'll leave it at that.
Ohio in and of itself, but specifically that area.
Some people say that
Woof.
Hacker's blood is still there all over the place in that
it
press
is.
box.
Oh my goodness gracious!
If
Hacker cut himself shaving.
He did come so shady.
And was
You never
bleeding
heard that story?
profusely all over the
Bro,
press
that's
box.
tough.
He came in like with not a
God.
washcloth from the hotel, a hand towel.
He stole a towel.
He had this tiny little cut behind his ear.
Bro, you
just from shaving.
And it
Bro,
just
was
wouldn't
it.
stop.
The towel was like crimson red.
Oh, that
It wouldn't stop, and I go,
that stinks.
Bro, I go, put a piece of toilet paper on it. He goes, you mean not a towel? And I go, come here. So we go in the bathroom. I put a piece of toilet paper on it. Stops.
I'm a little scared when you say, "Come here," and we went to the
Yeah.
bathroom. I'm a little scared.
Well, I had to do something. He's literally walking
Bro.
around with a Dusty Rhodes bloody towel,
Yeah, bro,
man.
it was like blood sport, bro. He was just bleeding profusely. I'm like, Hacker,
Like it
you
wouldn't
could
stop.
It wouldn't stop.
Tiny little cut,
It wouldn't
man.
stop. It wouldn't stop.
And first off,
And Hack was like, I don't know how to stop it, man.
in the very beginning, he doesn't need to shave. That's the number
Yeah,
one
right,
thing.
right.
He does not
Right.
need to
But
ever
it was Tony's big
shave.
day, so he decided to shave.
I don't mean to go all the way down the rabbit hole. Did you say it was behind his ear?
Yes, like right
was
here,
really
like on his jowl.
Who
Well,
goes
like
hair
not behind his ear, like on his jowl.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, sorry.
All right, I'm gonna go.
Anyway,
from,
we digress. We love to tell that story every
I'm gonna
time.
go from there to 13 personnel. Okay, because honestly, Liam has made a concerted effort. Jimmy Gladstone says, "What do you need?" They said, "Let's get some tight ends in this building that can block and bruise, and let's still be able to throw the ball down the field." Now, we've asked you a number of different things about how they could still pass out of it, but what we all came back from training camp practice today, Denny, first day with pads, is they are going to run the damn ball.
Yeah.
And how do you? It wasn't like they were a finesse team, but how do they become more physical? It looks like that's what they're aiming to.
Yeah. I mean, I think they just are physical. I think you just are physical.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
I think that the head coach thing works, but the construction of your team, if you want to build a physical team, you just got to get physical guys. You know, I mean, I don't know if I'm simplifying that, Leon, but I think it's hard, especially in the NFL. Like you're either physical or you're not physical, right? Like you're not going to suddenly become physical.
You can't teach dog. You either got it or
Right.
you don't have it.
Right.
But you can implement things in practice. Like we had inside run, middle drill, all that kind of stuff. So you were force fed to be tough.
Well, so you
Or
lean
get
in,
run
yeah,
over.
you lean into that
Yeah.
physicality, right? And
Absolutely.
you let those guys eat.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's interesting because 2 years ago, after the playoff win, right, we sat and we talked about how it was obvious they were going to more of a pass offense, right?
Very true.
They didn't want to run. They were going to try to do the old Brady thing, the old greatest show on turf thing with Kurt Warner, make the pass game their run game. You're just seeing the 180 of that now. That's all you're doing.
Okay, so my question, and it's probably both for you and Leon, is that how do you? Because when they did that, that's when they went after the Ezra Clevelands of the world, and maybe some other guys that they drafted that weren't. They were more of a speed blocker as opposed to a
finesse.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but do you?
Mauling.
I don't know that it's. Leon, this is your question. I don't know that it's fair though to say that a offensive lineman who is good at pass blocking is a finesse blocker. I mean, you can be physical.
Yeah, you could be physical at the point of attack when it comes to pass protecting.
Right.
Well, here's the thing. We run gap scheme run blocking, right? Okay, so that's more like where I was in Pittsburgh. Your traps, counters, pulls, downhill type of stuff. The Broncos ran more of a zone concept, all right? So the Broncos' offensive line was a little lighter. Wouldn't say finesse because they'll cut you on the backside like you need.
Yeah,
right.
They could just get to the perimeter quicker. That's what Doug Peterson wanted. He wanted those quick perimeter
blockers.
blockers.
Well, they were more push and climb. push and
Right.
climb,
Right.
cut on the
Second
backside.
level.
Second
Yep.
level type of guys.
Yep.
So I mean, they weren't finesse. I mean, they were taking out people's shins on the backside when they were cutting them. I'm talking about it was
They were
It
was a work of art.
Oh yeah, it was because that's when Terrell Davis was there.
Yeah.
You push and climb the front side, cut on the back side. He would take it and bend it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alex Gibbs
Yep.
questionable.
And then everybody thought they could do
Yeah.
the same thing.
Yeah. Well, first of all, you got to have phenomenal athletes at the offensive line position.
Yep.
They got to be able to run. I think that's what Doug was trying to do with the guys that we had here, trying to push and climb zone.
And it made
concepts.
sense.
Yeah.
It made sense at the time.
But that offense was going way too horizontal. Like you
Right.
said,
Agree.
it was designed to
Agree.
be the running game, and it just
Agree. So now it's like, okay, let's play to our strengths as a team. Let's keep ball control. We feel like we got a quarterback who's in what, year 6 now?
Mm-hmm.
Is it year 6?
Year 5.
Year 5?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
Okay.
Yeah, 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now he shouldn't be making mistakes. He should be able to get us. This is year 6.
yeah.
Yep. He should be able to get us in and out of the right run plays and checks and all that kind of stuff. I like it. I like it. I think a lot of teams are going to this. I know we're talking about it in Jacksonville because we're seeing it, but I think if you look around the league, even look around college football a little bit, you're starting to see sprinkles of 2 tight ends, 3 tight end sets,
I think it's
fullback coming back into play a
And
little
isolation
bit.
stuff.
That's right.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
like Leon was saying, some more gap schemes are getting more popular again. We're getting some more ISOs.
Hat on hat.
and-
Yeah.
ISO lead plays.
yeah, we're playing into the fact that these linebackers have gotten a little smaller over the years. You know,
They're because
they're always adjusting.
Right.
That's
Oh
right.
my gosh.
That's
It
right.
never
You want to play
ends.
4-2-5? Great. We're going to come at you. We're going to run the ball.
right?
Year 5 of Trevor, not counting the urban year. The throw down the right
That's
side.
fair.
The throw down the right sideline today, Denny. We all saw it. A one-hand grab from Brian Thomas Jr.
Yep.
And we were saying it earlier. If these two come together, if 16 and 7 are getting it, and Jacoby, like Liam said it today, Jacoby isn't just going to go across the middle. He is going to have more of the route tree. Anyway, all these guys are being involved.
Man, listen, that pass game, if they can run the ball at all, that pass game is going to be very hard to stop. If you're not throwing out of 2nd and 9 and 3rd and 9 all the time, and they can't roll safety, because you have 4 legitimate weapons in that pass game right now, possibly 5, right? With the tight end, we're going to see how he is. It's hard to stop when the defense is having to stop the run.
Yeah.
And you got to run him, and you got a quarterback that can move.
Yeah, he knows they must respect the run. All right, we want to come back with, I want to ask Denny one more about the down and distance. Remember this question we had last week where Jacksonville ranked in the 3rd down to go distance? We'll do that coming up, and then in some college football with the quarterback whisperer.
You're in the Sutherland Lawn and Landscape Studio on XL Primetime.
Caesar is pleased to bring you the only undefeated champion in Roman history, the legendary
1010XL.
After an accident, the last thing you should worry about is how you are going to afford a lawyer. I'm Chris Campione, and at Campione Law, there are no upfront fees because we don't get paid unless you do. You heard that right. We don't get paid unless you do. Our team fights insurance companies every day to pursue the compensation our clients deserve. It's that simple. Get started at CampioneLaw.com. Offices, Jacksonville and St. Augustine.
Count on Campion, Campion Law.
David Garrard here, and once again, I'm reporting good news about how good my knees are doing following PRP treatment at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. For an old quarterback like me, my knees are in great shape.
You don't have to be a celebrity or a professional athlete to appreciate the everyday personal attention you'll receive at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. For any orthopedic need, call on the pros at SOS.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
If you can't wait for kickoff, tip-off, or the first pitch, get your Gator fix anytime with a Gator podcast channel. Exclusive Florida Gator content from 1010XL. Set up by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists on the video and social channels of 1010XL.
Hey, Florida homeowners. Are your electric bills through the roof? Your old windows and doors could be the problem. Renewal by Andersen offers superior energy-efficient solutions. For a limited time, buy 4 windows and doors, get the 5th free, plus 12-month special financing. Don't let another hot Florida summer drive up your energy bills. Upgrade your home's comfort, beauty, and energy efficiency with Renewal by Andersen. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
My name is Chris, and I'm a client of DexaFit Jacksonville. A scale only tells you your weight, but a DEXA scan shows you what's really happening inside your body. In just 5 minutes, I learned my body fat percentage, muscle mass, bone density, and visceral fat levels. Tracking those numbers helped me see real progress and stay motivated. Kelly and the entire team at DexaFit Jacksonville are knowledgeable, professional, and a great resource. Search DexaFit Jacksonville and schedule your scan today.
Hacker here, and I'm going to be up in New England for the next couple of days, taking in a little family getaway before football season. And thanks to Awaken 180, that family getaway will include some water parks, some hide and seek, some water balloon battles, some silly string battles with my 7-year-old and other kids in the family up there in the New England area. 2 years ago, when I was over 300 pounds, I could not have dreamed of doing that, particularly in the hot summer months. But thanks to Awaken 180, the coaching I got, the guidance I got, the weight absolutely fell off. It's the real deal. Results speak for themselves. I lost over 100 pounds thanks to the best weight loss program I've ever been on. Go to awaken180weightloss.com. That's awaken180weightloss.com, or call 844-346-1800 and do what I did. Get your life back with Awaken 180 Weight Loss.
Are you looking for a place to outfit your truck or van? It's Catlin Truck Accessories. For 105 years and 4 generations, Catlin is the name you can count on. This is Keith Catlin, and we know trucks and vans too, from Lear toppers, ladder racks, van shelving, strobe lighting, roll and lock bed covers, and everything in between. If you want quality products and great customer service, there's only one name. It's Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
For 105 years, you can count on Catlin.
When you're experiencing sudden, unexpected dental pain, the last thing you want to hear is that your dentist can't see you until next week. That's why I'm so glad I found Harbor Dental Care. Whenever I call, they always find a way to see me within 24 hours, and they can usually fix whatever's wrong the same day. Plus, they have locations throughout Jacksonville, so no matter what side of town I'm on, I can always count on the same great care. If you want to find a dentist who believes in treating people right, learn more at harbordental.care. That's HARBOUR dental.care.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. Mondays on XL Primetime, brought to you by Mokama. Check out their great craft in the tap room in Fernandina Beach.
Got the quarterback whisper for one more seg, hanging out on a beautiful Monday. Big Sirs, Matty Hayes, Joe C, and JJ. We like talking ball with Denny Thompson, so we will keep doing it on both the NFL and the college front. I wanted to get to this one quick question from the Jaguars' point of view, but we were looking at the toughest schedules, top 5 hardest schedules, and this is by the 2025 opponent record. Chicago plays the most difficult, 550 win percentage for the opponents. Miami, 542. Arizona, third, 538. That ain't easy, man.
No.
The
No.
NFL's not easy at all.
Those are
period.
3 of like our boys too, like
Yeah.
Malik, Caleb, and
Your
Carson.
quarterbacks.
So yeah.
Which
Have
is just
fun,
wild.
boys. Have fun.
All right, so before we get to college, we were talking about third down distance to go for a first down. And they listed them all. Sharp Analysis, one of them put it out on X. Jacksonville was 31st.
Really?
Yeah, I was very surprised. I thought they'd be a little bit higher than that. And it was in the neighborhood. You guys remember, was it 7 yards, 7.5, something like that?
Something like that.
And it's just because they couldn't. And Liam said it on the drill the other day when he was with Dan and Jeff. He's like, is it a rule that we have to go from 1st and 10 to 2nd and 10?
Yeah, right.
So he was joking about it because
Yeah.
they did not necessarily get that run game going. So anyway, the main message here is he wants to improve that, and then you got a bigger play sheet on third down.
Oh gosh, I mean, it's crazy they won 13 games.
Yeah.
With that stat.
Yeah.
I mean, you're. I would like to see that list because maybe I'm wrong. I always thought that was a stat that translated. You know
Oh,
what I
it
mean?
is. All the good teams were at the top.
So we were the outlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that and turnovers seem to, real turnovers, not junk turnovers. Like, I wish they would classify turnovers differently. A turnover at the end of a half on a Hail Mary should not be a turnover. You know what I mean? Like they need to have a stat on impacted turnovers or whatever you want to call that. Like those two stats, I think,
interesting.
are the only ones that really
Should just be like a chain,
translate.
like turnover on downs or something.
Right,
Like,
right. Any sudden change, right? Like going into the half is not a sudden change. I would say that missing a 32-yard field goal is, stuff like that.
Or 54-yard in a playoff game.
Right, right. And they got a short field.
Never
and-
forgetting that, by the way.
Yeah,
Never.
Yeah. So I am surprised. Sorry, I got off on a tangent, but I am surprised that it was that far. I wonder if does it dig down to say, because they had to be number 32 at either first down or second down.
Yeah, you would think 5.7 was the best. So that was I was still a little surprised by that number too. So
Pass happy league, man.
Yeah.
Pass happy league, and everybody's going run first down, pass second down.
Yeah, well, listen, I've always been a proponent that a running game is quarterback's best friend. And the one thing that I can appreciate about Liam is that he's staying the course to his blueprint. Now you go out there and watch them in team period.
Yeah.
80% of team period is running the ball.
Yeah.
And that's the only way you're going to get physical is that you got to run the football. And I just love the fact that he's holding the course.
You get the biggest plays, first down plays, when teams are like, they're going to run the ball and we can't stop them. And the one time a game you pull it, and it can be after a turnover or after that missed field goal, and it changes the whole ball game.
And he's got to love that.
Yep. And people always get mad about the coach is running on every first down. We can call the plays. Man, yeah, they are, because they're trying not to be stuck in second and 10. Like, I mean, that first down play call is, like, I think the hardest play call to make.
Yeah.
Because it either works or it doesn't. And if I throw the ball on first down and it doesn't work, I got a real problem. So that's why they run the ball so much on first down. Everybody does.
All right, so are you under the assumption, like most, that when we should start getting into nut cutting time in camp, that Travis Hunter's going to be playing corner, and they'll just work him into the office when they can?
I mean, there's so many weapons on offense that's the only reason why I think that. I mean, I think I am under that assumption, but I also think that they do have a pretty good plan that they've kept pretty close to the vest with him. And, everybody that I have talked to, and not just with the Jags, has said that, this dude he's the real deal. And you just need to get him on the football field. And I'm talking everybody that I've talked to, like everybody. I think he's more appreciated as for what he is around the league than he probably is here as a football player, just because he was hurt. So I think they're just going to find ways to keep him on the field.
Well, I like the idea of having a guy who can lock down their best receiver. We heard from Buster Brown earlier today. He basically made sure that the completion percentage for the quarterback he was facing was around 54%. So he did a good job. And now Travis Hunter, you add that to the mix, Jari and Jordan and all that, you've got something there.
You have so much invested in your two rush ins that your corners better be fine.
Yahtzee.
They better not have a lot of time.
Yeah.
Right. So you have so much in those two that you almost want all those to be interchangeable in the back half.
Yeah, but I mean, because you gave them all that money, and usually, I mean, our defense back end is playing so well right now, but usually the front end helps affect the back end.
Yeah, man.
So we can't be not getting pressure to put all the pressure on those guys.
I think that's a way bigger deal than like who the number one corner is for this team. I think if they get that middle push the way they should be able to, and that number one pick and one of the highest paid defensive ends play that way, and they start screaming towards the quarterback, and we get people into 3rd and 8, JJ and I can play corner.
That's what you want.
Yes. Yes.
That just happened. Brought to you by Florida Home AC.
All right, this will get JJ's like, I'm starter. I'm ready. I'm ready. All right, so this will get us to college.
Although I did take a tumble the other day that you probably haven't heard about, Denny. I fell when I was running, and I'm still hurt.
He ate the sidewalk.
It was
tough.
I'm an official dad now. I'm washed.
Yeah.
It was tough.
But
no one saw it, though.
No broken bones. Barely,
no one saw it, though.
Barely some scratches. He preserved most of his
Did you get
body.
up fast?
Immediately.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But then I was like checking myself because I was like, maybe I hurt myself and my adrenaline's running. Like, did I separate my? It was pathetic. But anyway.
I was in a hurry to get to church and hit my elbow on the wall. I'm on IR.
I'm glad you were in a hurry to get to church, though.
Yeah, I was. But I was just so mad at myself. Like, dude, you
cussed
make
the
this,
whole way to church.
Yeah, you make this turn all the time. Yeah, TLD's like, we are not going to be late. We were taking the gifts up, so we are not going to be late. All right, real quick. Here's that. USC and Notre Dame are going to get back on the football field together. Now, it's going to take a couple of years, but it is one of the best rivalries, Matt. Jump in on this.
Beginning in 2030, 2031. However,
it's going to take a little time to get there.
it is that the rivalry's returning, but it's back in the future. Okay. Here's the other addendum. Because Notre Dame's adding USC, the Notre Dame Indiana series for 30 and 31 canceled.
Oh my God!
Like, come on!
Why can't you cancel whoever the heck else you're playing?
What's their non-con?
Their schedule's
It's
trash.
a rom-com.
Notre Dame, I'm guessing, is going to say that Indiana canceled it. But
their non-con's a rom-com is what it is.
So we
okay?
do get a rivalry
Romantic
renewed,
comedy.
but we lose one of the games of the season.
Yeah.
I mean, none of us
Especially
even know
something
what
we had never
college
had
football's going to look
before.
like in 2030.
Well,
right. For all we know, DeBoer will be long gone from Alabama, and Cignetti will be the Alabama coach. So,
Wow, I
so
love that.
We don't know what's going to happen by 2030 either. So
I like that prediction, though.
And Freeman will be in the NFL.
Yeah.
Right. Freeman will be in the NFL.
Hey, Crimson Tide fan, what do you think about that one? 641-1010. All right.
They're probably going, okay, deal.
Yeah, exactly.
Can we do it now?
Yeah, in a heartbeat. But when you think about those types of games, and we are getting closer and closer, Denny, to practice starting, cranking up, and which one do you get more fired up for? To see how your quarterbacks in college do, to see how your quarterbacks in the NFL do? I'm sure it's a mixture of both.
Man, I'm a pretty transparent guy. I don't get fired up for either one of them at this point. No, it's just 5 months of nervousness.
That I can buy.
You know, but
I mean, I do that, and I have no quarterbacks playing.
Yeah, I will say I think the college game is the harder game to watch when you have somebody in it, just because of the passion around and
the fan bases are brutal.
Yeah, it's a whole different ball game.
Well, they're getting
Plus,
more
there's
and more brutal.
Not only that,
now.
there's also more the ability to make mistakes by someone other than the guy you're looking at is just so much higher in the NFL.
Yeah. For sure. So, but the NFL is more fun to watch for us. But I will say, like, when I'm going, I mean, I've gotten to go to some cool SEC environments.
Yeah, it's
man.
not even close.
It's,
College, it's the environments.
Yeah.
I get way more nervous watching Miami done do the Jags, and I love both of them.
Well, you can afford to lose in the NFL.
I don't know about that.
You can now in the college game too.
Yeah,
Yeah, like if you could pick either Miami winning a Natty next year or the Jags winning a Super Bowl.
I would say we've already gone over it. He wants the games, man.
Yeah, I mean,
hey, listen to me, okay?
It's both going to happen.
Yeah, you won national championships. You stand on those.
I want more. I'm greedy.
Let's get Duval to the game, okay? Let's get Duval to
That's
the game.
his school, though, bro. Come on.
I don't care. I don't need them winning more. I want Jackson.
don't make me ask you two Florida Natty or Jacksonville Super Bowl.
Totally different.
Oh, I
totally
would say
different question.
Jack Super Bowl. in a
Yeah?
heartbeat. Yeah, in a
Okay.
heartbeat.
Well, you're not a
In
fan,
heartbeat.
Matt. You're a journalist.
He is a jerk.
Whatever. It's still my university, but I would say Jags in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I mean, this city would be, my God, it would be gaga.
After
the Jags win a Super Bowl.
After the national championships in 06 and 08 for Florida, you could say, you know what? There's time. Don't worry about it. Let Duval get theirs. It's been a minute since
been a lot.
2008.
It'd be a hard ticket to get in Orlando next year.
Yeah. Don't you do that. I just want them winning.
Leon's already predicted it. So.
And because the thing about your college team winning is you get to shove it in all your friends' face
Right.
forever.
Forever.
That's what's great about college.
Ever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I hold up 5 fingers for the rest of my life. I know you guys will never be there.
Never get to 6.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Never.
You'll never get to 5.
I don't want to get that. That's what I'm worried about. I don't want.
Joe does have 52-20, which he'll use every time. Anytime a Florida State fan brings something up, his ultimate trump card is 52-20.
Yeah,
What time
imagine
is
beating your arch rival in the
52 to
Natty.
20.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
By 32.
Yeah.
All right, real quick. Please let Denny know. I listened to his podcast Saturday. It changed my life. I was going through some hard times and heard exactly what I needed to hear. Thank you. That's worth a round of applause.
Absolutely.
That's
Thank you.
good.
Thank
When you
you.
hear stuff
Thank
like
you.
that, Denny,
Thank you.
give him the name of the podcast. Because,
Built for More.
Yep, Built
At
for
Built
More.
for More Pod.
Yeah.
On all the socials. Yeah, thank you.
I thought he was
Thank
talking about the sports den.
you. Yeah.
That
we
was-
didn't get any of those.
If you want more to the texter listener, listen, the guy on the podcast with Denny is the pastor of 1122. Just go on Sunday, man. Trust me.
There you go.
Yeah, but it could have been the pastor or it could have been Denny. You never know.
It could have been, yeah.
Probably was the pastor.
Joey's the real deal, man.
Yeah,
Real
probably was the
deal.
pastor.
All right, Denny,
Great
good
podcast.
stuff, man.
And
Thank you.
great
Thank y'all.
guests.
Thank
You had
y'all.
Liam on
Yeah,
last.
he was
last
great.
guest. Yeah.
He was great. He was
Yeah, so
awesome.
you
He
dropped that
talked about his
last
mom.
week.
I didn't know about any of that.
Yeah,
man.
no.
That was tough. But
No.
Liam's a great guy.
Yeah, he was
seems like a cool ass dude.
first class, man. First
Yeah.
class. Yep.
Definitely check it out. All right,
Yep.
Denny, thanks, buddy. We
Appreciate
appreciate
you
it.
guys.
We will keep it rolling. XLP on a Mocama Beer Company Monday.
XL Primetime from the Sutherland Lawn and Landscape Studio. Transforming outdoor spaces, elevating everyday living. We love winning, and 1010XL wants you to win our contests. We also like to share the winning. That's why we ask you to wait 30 days to win again so others get a chance to have the winning feeling. Find complete contest details at 1010XL.com.
Hey, Jacksonville, I'm sure by now you've seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We are an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We are committed to customer service, reliability, and have unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today. GFL, green for life.
Do you have numbness and tingling in your fingers, or wake up at night and have to shake your hand? Hi, I'm Dr. George Bari, and at Bari Orthopedics, we have a myriad of treatments that can possibly help you. If you have numbness and tingling, you may have carpal tunnel. We have cortisone injections, PRP injections, and shockwave therapy that may help treat the numbness and tingling that you have. We also treat it surgically with endoscopic carpal tunnel release, a 2-centimeter incision that will release the nerve and have you back at work and doing what you want to do in life in no time. If you have numbness and tingling in your hand, give us a call at Bari Orthopedics or log on at BariOrthopedics.com.
23 years and still getting bigger. The Jacksonville Tattoo Convention is back August 21st through 23rd with hundreds of incredible tattoo artists tattooing all weekend long. Explore unique vendors and artisans. Check out Collector's Alley featuring Pokemon, trading cards, sports memorabilia, comics, toys, and more. It's family friendly, parking is free, and tickets are available at the door. Renaissance Resort at World Golf Village, one of Jacksonville's most unique weekends. Visit setattoo.com for more information.
Imagine this. You and your buddies outside enjoying the warm weather. The grill is fired up, steaks are sizzling, drinks in hand, and you're all hanging out around your brand new outdoor kitchen. CSS Fireplaces and Outdoor Living can make it happen. From custom outdoor kitchens to fireplaces, fire pits, and more. They bring your backyard dreams to life. You dream it, they build it. Visit CSSFireplaces.com and make your backyard the place everyone wants to be this season.
Tailgaters parking is approaching sellout for this upcoming season. Permanent restrooms, all-day security, and on-site restaurant pavilion. Due to stadium construction, your previous parking may be gone. Log on to tailgatersparking.com today.
AC's broke, it ain't no joke. Call Florida Home AC. Florida Home AC. Florida Home AC. Florida Home AC. FloridaHomeAC.com.
Checkmate. I'm Brendan Cecilia, founder of Checkmate Coatings.
And I'm Chester, Checkmate's chessman, and you may be surprised, newfound fan of American football.
Really? You?
Absolutely. Listen to this. Duval.
It's Duval, Chester. Duval.
That's what I said. Duval.
Ball.
Ball. Ball. The point is, Brendan, with football season approaching and friends dropping by your house to watch the games, there's no better time to spiff up your garage with a beautiful, durable, polymer-coated floor.
We can even do it in team colors for the real fans out there.
Oh, that is a good idea.
A garage floor your friends will love?
Check. In a color that makes you proud?
Check. Installed by locals who can actually pronounce Duval?
Checkmate.
Transforming your floors, making them great. Checkmate.
Visit checkmatecoatings.com. That's checkmatecoatings.com.
The Golf Club at Southampton is super excited for what's next, and that's brand new greens and plenty more to add to your golfing experience. While renovations are underway, you can still come out, hit the practice area, and keep your game sharp. Plus, Thursday night's trivia, always fun, and music on Friday nights on the patio. Check it all out at golfsouthampton.com or their Facebook page. Membership opportunities right now where you can take advantage of a great deal before the renovation is complete. Call 287-PLAY and check out the latest from the Golf Club at Southampton.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. Now, the Monahan's golden moment. Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach, your local family jewelers.
All right, my golden moment is I want to say congratulations to a former teammate of mine who won 2 national championships with me, who just got 5 stars for next year. That would be Mario Cristobal. Yes. Cristobal in his tenure at the University of Miami has 12 5 stars. Miami since Croker has 14.
Are you kidding?
Yes, combined.
The spoils of your riches down in the 305.
Yeah.
How many of those are organically harvested in the 305?
Out of the
Not-
5-star, there's 3, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
That's also
Yeah, 2 or 3.
Yeah, and the 5
One's
stars.
from California and one's from Chicago, I believe.
Yeah, and the 5 stars, they're all top 20 players, right?
Well, so the most recent one, he reclassified from 2028, which we've seen
Move
before.
up.
It happened with Blunt. It happened with Malachi Toney. He was the number 1 recruit in the 2028 class. He's now the number 10 in the 2027 class. Israel Abrams, I believe is his name, is the quarterback. He's the number 2 quarterback. And Lanier, the wide receiver, who's also from Miami, I believe he's a top 4 wide receiver. So, yeah, all these guys.
Start
To be
growing
a
them down there
5-star, you got to be a real killer. Yeah. And Mario's just
I mean, to play
been-
for Miami, you got to be a real killer, obviously.
Well, yes. Well, hopefully
That's
it's going back to that.
That's called hate. That's all that is.
I'm ignoring that.
All right.
Exactly.
Double entendre.
So that wasn't a double entendre. I was being serious, actually.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully
actually,
we get to that point where Miami is just like constantly having these guys, like year in, year out. Just
There was
we
a
don't
time.
need the portal like we did before.
Yeah,
hopefully.
I was just pushing you guys further up the ladder. That's all. Just so your
good.
ass shows more. That's all I was doing. Because
They
eventually,
have so much
eventually it's
expectation
coming.
now, yeah.
No, it's not.
Eventually, it's coming.
Did it come for Georgia? Did it come for Iowa State? You just don't like it's Miami.
It did come for Georgia. They haven't won a playoff game since 2022.
They've been significant every year, though.
Yeah,
They won the
they won
SEC.
back-to-back SECs. But as you guys say, who cares about conference championships, right?
Well, they're about to get rid of them.
Yeah.
I think they're.
We only say that about the ACC.
At least one.
Anyway,
You want
speaking
to
of
preserve.
speaking
We're
of
gonna win it this year.
speaking of programs getting their comeuppance, I mean, this kind of tells you right here just how far Knoll fans have fallen. Okay, our boy in the text line, brought to you by our good friends at Lifetime Enclosures, the 424. As a Knoll grad and 30-year Jag season ticket holder, FSU can get relegated to D3 football. Bring me a Super Bowl to Duval. Let's go.
Look, when you go through enough pain and disappointment, and all of a sudden, whatever you considered hope,
Florida fans were there last year.
right,
Yes,
whatever
absolutely.
you considered hope is forever gone. Like you can't even get a nibble at it. That's how far down near whale poop you've arrived. You forget about it.
When you stop caring, that's the worst.
You
thing.
become
When
become
apathy
apathetic.
arrives,
Yeah.
yes,
you
that's
become
the worst.
apathetic. And in the case of Duval, you want to get off of that list. How many teams have never made it? Get off that list, man. Let's get to the bowl. That would be awesome.
So I mean, the worst thing that could happen is they win 8 games because they're not firing him after that, and they may not fire him after 7 wins. Forget
Well,
about the 160 mil they just raised. I mean, you're still gonna have to pay him $50 million. $50 million.
Yeah, which is just nuts. But I do believe that they were able to raise money off of this lack of hope and hope.
Isn't that
for,
great?
Yeah,
You raise money off. Let's get him out.
right. Exactly. Whatever. This falls under the heading of
Don't give him private NIL money this year so he can get better. Just raise the money to
Right.
get him out.
what's it going to take. That's the head. What's it going to take? And we will siphon off whatever resources we promised him. We'll siphon off of that and plan for the future. Take something away from him, which means he doesn't have the private NIL money that he was hoping for, and you pay for the future.
Imagine him. You're a few years ago, you're unbeaten. You feel like you got this thing turned around completely. Here you go. You got screwed by the College Football Playoff Selection Committee, but you feel like you got this thing going the right way, right?
Yeah, that would have
And
been.
now they're going to fire, and you're going to walk away with probably, after the government takes its share, probably 28 mil, 29 mil.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. It'd be just fine.
And then go be an OC somewhere.
Yeah, a year or two later,
Right.
I wouldn't.
Maybe go on CBS Sports Interactive and be their college football analyst.
Him and Brian Kelly, they could probably
Yeah.
do a show together.
Yeah.
Him and Jimbo.
Yeah, and Jimbo, because we know Jimbo.
Right, he'll be on Sirius. That's
Yeah.
what he'll be on Sirius XM.
I don't think Norvell's good enough to be on TV.
Actually, he's
so
actually-
boring in front of cameras, man.
I'm
he's
just
actually,
saying.
At least
he's
Jimbo
actually
had
really
that
football
twang.
smart. He'd be good. He would actually be good on TV. He's
You
very
think?
football smart.
Oh, he just doesn't seem
has no
likable.
personality.
Yeah,
or friendly.
because he's so afraid of the media now. He's so angry at him and afraid he doesn't want
hates
to talk.
him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just him and Billy Nopier. They could do a nice podcast together. That
I
be-
would watch that.
Yeah, that would be pretty good. That would be pretty
Billy, by the way, also could be, I think, pretty good on one of those shows.
No
because
way.
He could.
You
He
kidding me?
could
Are you
because he's very
serious?
I'll tell you why. Because he's He's very likable. He is. If you just sit there and listen to him,
but
he's very
his
likable.
cadence is so
What did that
bad.
interview
It's
do?
slow.
What did that interview do to you, bro? I don't even know who you are.
No, I've
right now.
always thought that. I've always thought he's a likable guy.
But that's different than being good
He just
on
can't
television.
coach. I'm just saying he's a very likable guy.
If it's a 30-minute show, he would think it's 3 hours.
Yeah.
And it would take him
because he would
to
learn that
explain
it's got to be quick, and I'm telling you guys right now, he would be good on one of those shows.
I don't think he's
capable of BS.
Yeah, dangerous.
Yeah.
You're close to being pretty dangerous, in my opinion.
Right, but there, like, you got to understand, he's also at that point, that was last year, so at that point, he's already leery of any question being asked of him at that point. So he's going very slow with all of his, he's being very deliberate with every answer.
Oh,
right?
he was like that from the beginning.
For the most of it, you're right.
He just finished that point he was making. Yeah. Okay. We ran out of time in this segment for Billy. It's XL Prime Time.
From the Sutherland Lawn and Landscape Studio, XL Prime Time. Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care, the locally owned smile restoration experts.
Jeff Prosser here for Julington Creek Pest Control. Is your lawn struggling this summer? Brown spots, insects, weeds, lawn disease. They can quickly take over when your lawn isn't getting the right care. Julington Creek Pest Control provides a complete lawn care program featuring premium granular fertilizer, not cheap liquid shortcuts, plus general pest and termite protection. Give your lawn the care it deserves. Julington Creek Pest Control. Our family serving yours since 1984.
You know, it's funny. Most of us don't think about our water heater until it's too late. So here's a little bonus from our friends at Duck Duck Rooter. During August, when you schedule any plumbing service, they'll include a free water heater inspection while they're already at your home. No pressure, no gimmicks, just honest advice from a company that's built its reputation on doing things the right way. That's the Duck Duck standard. When you're stuck, call Duck Duck Rooter, 904-862-6769 or duckduckrooter.com.
Brian and Angela Wall here with Window World. Hurricanes happen in Florida. That's not news. But what happens even more often than hurricanes are home break-ins. And if security is important to you, you might want to look into hurricane-rated impact windows.
What you may not know is that hurricane-rated impact windows not only help protect your home in case of a hurricane, but they also offer another level of security for your home.
Have you seen those videos on YouTube that show people trying to break through an impact window? A thief is way too lazy to spend his energy trying to break through one of our impact windows. That's why he doesn't have a real job like you. He'd rather break your non-impact window while you're at work. Window World has high-quality, very affordable hurricane-rated impact windows to help protect your home from hurricanes and from lazy thieves.
Call us today at 904-443-7001. Get a free estimate and see for yourself. You save energy, get more security, and the windows add value to your home. With all Window World windows, you get the best guarantee in the window replacement business.
Window World,
simply the best for less.
And thank you for your business.
Hey, it's Matt Hayes. Awaken 180 clients have just reached the 1 million pounds down mark. 1 million pounds. A city of people. That's thousands of people who reclaim their lives the easy way, the medication-free way. What's stopping you? Awaken180weightloss.com.
You see Daly's convenience stores all over the First Coast, and one thing you'll always see once inside Daly's is a cooler full of Bud Light. It's the official beer of the NFL, and every game goes great with a cold one. So head to your local Daly's the next time you stock up for the big game.
The birth of a child is a time of joy, but when complications during delivery lead to injury or death, families are left with lifelong problems. If you believe a medical mistake contributed to a birth injury, protect yourself and your family by understanding your legal options. Founded in Jacksonville, Edwards & Raggets helps families evaluate medical negligence claims. No fees unless you recover damages. Call 904-INJURED or visit 904injured.com.
Edwards & Raggets, offices Jacksonville.
Chicken here, you know it's back to school time, baby, with Zero Res. And right now, book 2 rooms of carpet cleaning for $149 and get 2 rooms free. Yeah, book online at ZeroResJacksonville.com and take advantage of the savings. Tell them 1010XL sent you.
Want to be the host everyone talks about this football season? Invite friends, clients, family, or employees to River City Railway. Private rail cars with everything you need. AC, TVs, private bathrooms, parking, and an unforgettable atmosphere just steps from the stadium. Own the season with a full season rail car, or reserve one for the biggest Jag game of the year. Food and open bar included. Don't just tailgate, railgate. Reserve today at rivercityrailway.com.
For every special occasion, Kuhn Flowers can deliver a beautiful floral arrangement with a click, a call, or a visit to one of their beautiful showrooms. This is RJ with 1010XL. When you need to show someone that you remembered, think Kuhn Flowers.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. Mondays on XL Primetime, brought to you by Mokama. Check out their great craft in the tap room at Fernandina Beach.
Definitely check them out. Breakfast early. The baristas serving up some delicious coffee along with that fantastic menu. And then another enjoyable menu that can take you from lunch into the night. And, of course, delicious craft at Mokama. I'm getting a kick out of one of our texters, one of our prime-timers that sent this in, the 568. It's a picture of Aaron Rodgers hanging out with Manti Te'o. And they're doing a list of what they love about their either girlfriend or wife. It's just awesome.
Because we have not seen her.
Yeah, we have not. And the caption or whatever out of the mouth line that Aaron Rodgers reads, bro, she still sends me good morning, handsome every day. And then Manti, dude, same. I Skype her every night. Best relationship ever. There's a little chatter about Aaron Rodgers and his wife, whether they've been seen in public or not.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's
I actually
social
read
media thing.
A Mike Silver piece today on The Athletic on Aaron Rodgers. And apparently she helped with the relationship between Rodgers and his family. And they're back together like nothing happened, which is good to hear.
Yeah, that is important because my family, my mom's family, all up and down California from L.A. all the way up to Chico. And Chico is where
the Menorcans.
Aaron Rodgers. No, this is the Mexicans. All the Mexicans. Menorcans are in St. Augustine.
All right.
But Chico was home base. Hamilton City is where my mom was born. Anyway, he went to Butte College, which is right there in Hamilton.
JC, before he went to Cal,
Yeah, and so that apparently is kind of where his family's sprinkled around in that area. So anyway.
But I only saw pictures of him with his dad and his mom, not his brother, not Jordan.
Yeah.
And he and his brother were going at it. His brother was like publicly saying stuff about him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
interesting.
I wish they would all just go to a darkness retreat together. And
Right?
Right. He could have pulled them in.
Get it all out of the way.
Into one of those.
That or just like go to Tony D's and sit down and have a grandma's pizza and just,
hash it out.
I really would I just cannot relate to that. It always breaks my heart when you hear about family members that just haven't talked in years and years and years.
Yeah.
It just kills
it could be
me.
tough.
Man.
That's for sure. All right, real quick, I want to bring this up because one guy that we didn't mention earlier in the XLP Big Three with the practice, Antonio Johnson looked pretty good today. He is
good every day.
Patrolling on the back end. You start taking a look at the safety position. We just mentioned earlier the cornerback room, but you take that secondary room as a whole, and you got Ransaw trying to obviously step into a role. Antonio Johnson, Eric Murray, who I believe, if healthy, can have himself a season.
You know who Antonio Johnson is now, Leon? I'm not comparing him to him, but I'm just saying he's like Trev now. Like, all right, you got Trev. All right, there's Trevor. You don't even like look at Trevor and saying, okay, Trevor's playing well. You know he is. Antonio Johnson every single day looks good. Every day. There's not a day that I've seen him in the offseason where you're like, I don't know if it's going to work.
Yeah, and I still feel like there are big plays that are being that the offense is putting together, but that's mostly against second teams, not always against first team. And so the first team's been able to handle their business against second team offense.
Yeah, but either way, I mean, it's still good that he's making plays. I mean, even though it is Mullen throwing the ball, but Antonio Johnson, he's man. No fans are not going to like this, but they're going to make you forget about Dewey.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, Six is back there patrolling, and it was always the Jags and Dewey. We'll find out. We'll
I don't know if they're ever going to do 1-versus-1 camp, but we'll see when they go to
the joint practices.
Yeah,
exactly. And as Liam likes to call them, the joints.
That just happened. Brought to you by Florida Home AC.
All right, this happened a couple hours ago, but I wasn't aware of it, so we're breaking it on the show now because Dan Hicken tweeted about it. Urban Meyer, remember that guy?
Yeah.
He's going into the Florida Ring of Honor against Oklahoma this season. In the Oklahoma game, I should say, this season.
So important for him.
November 7th.
Yeah. Important for him to have that recognition, and it is deserved
Of course.
No doubt about
Long
that.
time coming.
Yeah. And so that will be a day.
Should have happened a long time ago.
Yeah. That'll be a day.
Will there be an asterisk next to his name?
I don't think so. Everything is official.
Well, who's he going next to? That's a question. Not Spurrier.
Well, there's only, Spurrier, Warfel,
and Timmy.
Timmy.
No, it's not true. Jack Youngblood. And,
as far as the
and
you're talking,
Wilbur Marshall.
I thought you were talking about statutes. Okay.
No, I was talking about
a little bit more than that, but still.
They're probably going to move him around so he's next to Tebow.
Yeah, well, of course.
He's on the edge.
Remember.
And then it'll be next to
So
Tebow.
here it is. It's Spurrier, Emmett, Warfel, Youngblood, Wilbur Marshall, Tebow, and now Urban Meyer.
Yeah. And 100% deserved.
Now, the 2-minute drill is driven by nobody but Nimnik. Nimnik Chevrolet on Cassett Avenue and Nimnik Buick GMC on Phillips Highway.
Lauren Brooks joins us now. Helmets and heels getting ready to roll. Matt is such a journalist. He is. So, you think that he isn't deserving of being in that Ring of Honor?
I didn't say that. I just said okay.
All right.
I'm not 100% saying it. I'm saying, okay, he's in.
All right.
How are you not 100%?
Lauren, you walked right
You won
into this
2
argument.
national titles.
I don't know. Why is Bonds not in the Hall of Fame?
That's a totally separate argument. Because
Did
baseball
Meyer
writers
take
are idiots.
PEDs when he was
I
the head
didn't
coach at Florida?
that.
Yeah.
No, but I mean,
You had to look the other way
he
for
basically
lots
ran
of
a halfway
things.
house for 6 years.
Baseball writers
So
are.
what, man? Who cares about that?
All right.
And the problem is
That's how you want your titles. That's fine.
Oh my God.
All right. Yes, you can continue this
Yeah,
conversation.
by the way, every college football fan, unfortunately, will look the other way for
Yes.
national
Yeah,
championship. I mean, look at Georgia back to back and look at all the off the field driving issues that they've had. It's not the same thing that Urban was dealing with.
Not
but
anymore.
Still.
No more driving issues at Georgia.
Since
Kirby's got
when?
that.
And no
Kirby's
more
got that taken
titles.
care of.
Let's go on
That's
away.
what he'll tell
What'd
you.
you say? No more
And
titles.
no more titles. So I'm sure that the fan base would gladly trade.
Yeah. They
Yeah,
want
hopefully no more deaths, but some
Yes.
tickets for a title? Hell yeah.
Yeah. In a heartbeat. What's
yeah,
coming up?
for sure. We will dive in, obviously, to the first day of padded practice. Fun to be out there today. And obviously, yesterday's practice was great, too. So we'll get into that as well. Got a little college football, a little baseball talk with the trade deadline fast approaching at this point in time.
All right. The Fighting Scoobles are ready for it. All right. Thank you, Lauren. We
please.
appreciate
Your
it.
Little
team
underdogs.
disgusts me.
The underdog story that is the
Yeah.
Dodgers.
Listen, the Red Sox, they sobered us up a little bit. That's for sure. They keep
They're the
winning.
best team in baseball.
They keep savages, man, right now.
What have they won since the All-Star break? What are they?
They did 14 in a row. And now
Against
it's been,
the
what is it?
Yankees, the Rays,
18
somebody
of
else,
19.
and the Dodgers.
So
They went
heavyweights.
14-0.
Yeah. Nice.
Impressive. That's for sure. You guys, thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. If you miss any of the show, you can go back. Find us on YouTube. Just search XL Primetime. We talked a lot of training camp ball with your Jaguars today. Thanks to Mocama Beer Company. Find them online, mocama.com, or up there in Fernandina Beach, right there on South 8th Street. Leon, Cersei, Maddie Hayes, Joe C., and JJ. We'll talk to you on ya.